Good morning. So if you haven't seen our recent videos, we rescued another baby squirrel for the second time. So still kind of new to what we're doing, but kind of sticking to what we did last time that helped Elmer Thud survive. So I figured today I'd take you guys along with me as I do everything to take care of it. Okay, for those that don't know, they take puppy milk. We've already got some mixed up because we don't like to do that in the middle of the night, so I'm just gonna use that. Okay, and then we just store it in a glass container in the fridge, and pop the lid off and warm it up. While that's warming up, so I just had one of these gas drop syringes from when I had a baby years ago. So that's what we use. The last squirrel we had didn't do super well with this, and so we got little nipples to put on the end of it, but it seems like this squirrel doesn't really like the nipple and wants it like this and is doing better right now. That doesn't mean that eventually we're not going to have to switch to those nipples again, but this is what we're using currently. Good morning. And then we always take this and run it under cool water, that way we don't burn them. All learned from mistakes with the last squirrel. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he definitely is getting more fur already, especially on his head. For the second one, I like to check his belly, see where we're at, what it looks like, and especially if he doesn't act interested in another syringe. I feel like you could use another little syringe. You like a plump squirrel. So the first time we had a squirrel, we looked up all the, like, what could happen, what you should do, all that. And one common problem that we found was that they couldn't keep a squirrel warm enough. So I'm going to show you how we kind of do that they get in there and get all cozy. So both of the squirrels we've kept in this little cat cage. It's funny because Romeo, our cat, won't even fit in here anymore because he's so big. But anyway, so we keep this around. We use it for all the animals, the rabbits, chickens, kittens, anything. So this cat carrier comes in handy. So if you don't have one, you probably should get one if you are animal lovers like us and end up rescuing animals, it seems like all the time. So anyways, we pad it with a bunch of our, like, these are just our towels that we don't really care about. They're cheap from Sam's and easy to replace. Once we're done with a squirrel, we just throw those out. Squirrels can kind of have some gross stuff, so be sure and make sure you wash your hands every time you handle a squirrel. Anyways, so we put little, if you don't have little, you can use the full size. We use water bottles, and each time we feed him, we dump these out and put warm water in there, and it seems to do the trick of keeping him really warm. So that's what we found to be helpful. I'm sure that there's heating pads and all different things that you could probably use, but this is just an easy way for us to keep him warm. So after that, we just take him and tuck him back in. At night, he loves being wrapped like a little burrito in there. And then we'll get him out again when it's feeding time.